Brethren, it's a pleasure being here once again. And today, I would like to speak on heresy number 2. All scriptures will be read from the King James Version Bible only. Today's segment will be rather short, and I do hope that persons are spending time in reading the Holy Word, spend time and reading the scriptures and study the scriptures, right? Because that's the only thing that can comfort and strengthen you and give you guidance in your everyday lives. So, today's topic would be: would God the Father contradict Jesus' statement of Mark 13, verse 32, and tell Mrs. White the day and the hour of Jesus' second coming? Now, I'll start. Now, parallel in gravity to heresy number 1 is this second outrageous deception of Mrs. White that God spoke the day and the hour of Jesus coming to her until 144,000 Sabbath keeping members. To those who wish, well, the numbers would have grown by now. And to those who wish to challenge my position, I kindly refer you to pages 15 and 34 of Mrs. White's book, The Early Writings, to see for yourself that such statement must be the work of a deceived soul whose ambition to be a Bible teacher far outstripped her knowledge of God's word. Mrs. White's followers and sympathizers, please check your early writings, pages 15 and 34. Then compare same with Matthew chapter 24, verse 36, and Mark chapter 13, verse 32. Then come to your own conclusion. Now, for those who will try to hide behind some later spurious religious explanations of Mrs. White's heretical documentation concerning the day and the hour of Jesus' coming, I would simply ask that you read page 285 of the said early writings and observe that she further said that it was at midnight that God chose to deliver his people. Brethren, the folly of that statement is highlighted by simply considering the fact that this world has different time zones. This being the case, it means that if God were to deliver his people of Australia at midnight, that time would correspond to midday in some countries in the West. Poor soul. Because of geographical time zone differences, it is impossible for God to have given that midnight deliverance information to Mrs. Ellen G. White. She obviously got it from the said angel, from which she got her spurious plan of salvation, which anyone can verify by reading page 149 of her infamous early writings. Concerning her versions of God's plan of salvation, Mrs. White claims that God's plan of salvation was only initiated after man sinned. This heresy she wrote for her followers, notwithstanding the fact that Titus chapter 1 verse 2, 1 Peter chapter 1 verses 19 to 20 speak loudly to the contrary. And more ridiculous yet is the notion that God's plan was only finalized after 3 sessions of negotiations between Jesus and his Father, who had a struggle in accepting Jesus' proposed initiative of offering to die for the sins of doomed humanity. If you think that I am lying, please read 149 of Mrs. White's book, The Early Writings, and be shocked by the documented blasphemy of Mrs. Ellen G. White, the revered prophetess of the Seventh-day Adventist religion. From the information provided, therefore, it is obvious that God did not speak the day nor the hour of Jesus coming to Mrs. White. That information came from her accompanying angel, who also gave her all those other heresies upon which the Seventh-day Adventist religion was built. From this information, therefore, it is obvious that the Seventh-day Adventist movement and the ever-emerging offshoots are not genuine Christian religions at all, and as such, must be duly classified as cults, even Christian cults. So, as I close, brethren, on the basis of heresy number one and heresy number two or alone, there can be no doubt that the Seventh day Adventist movement that subscribe to the doctrines and views of Mrs. Ellen G. White are doctrinally deceived and should do all in their power to make a break before it is too late. So that's the end of my segment today. I will be live next week again, brethren, and that will be discussion on heresy number three. So do have a safe and productive week. Remember that Jesus Christ loves you and I love you. So bye for now.